are many be called, but few chosen.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, many are called, but you've been chosen. Y'all ain't said that like y'all really mean it. Many are called, but you've been chosen. Thank you, woman of God. Give God a blessing. Y'all can be seated. I'm just going to give you a little introduction of this, and then I'll try to do an exegy on this particular word. And if the Lord permit me, I want to be a blessing to somebody and speak into your life and to help you realize that it's not about where you are. It's not about what you've gone through. It's not about what issues you face on a day-to-day basis. And see, many of us come to church looking at us like we've got it made big time. They look at us because we got on a suit. It's hot as heck in this suit, but yet we have to do it for the position. Dude, we don't realize that just because we got adjutants assisting us, it don't make us any more pious or any more better than the next person sitting on the pew. All it does is just helps us to do God's job a little bit more easier, because it alleviates us from having to do this, that, and the other, and to be able to focus and be in tune in the spirit so that we can hear a word to meet your right now situation. I know just looking at many of you, some of you are tired of just getting the word from Genesis and Revelations. You're tired every time you're going through something, Pastor. You call daddy or you call mama and they say read the book. You want to know, no, how am I going to deal with this? I'm tired of getting kicked out. I'm tired of getting kicked on. I'm tired of being lied on. I'm tired of being abused. I'm tired of coming to church Sunday after Sunday but still going home and catching hell in my house. I'm tired of getting caught up in praise and worship, but yet there's still an envy on the inside of me. How can I be released? Or better yet, Apostle, I hear you say many are called, but you say, I've been chosen. Why would a God want to choose an imperfect person like me? I've asked that question many times, but how many of you know that we don't get to choose God? Nah. I know in life they teach you can choose whatever you want to do. You can choose the house you live in. You can choose the car you drive. You can choose the clothes you wear. You can choose the things you want to buy. You can choose the people you want to go out with. You can choose the people you want to marry. But how many of you know that when it comes to God, God is not a commodity? He's not something that you can just buy and put on a shelf. God is not just something that you can use only when you're broke down and disgusted and then you want to pick him up. God is not something that you can just pick up and put in your closet and pull out for a rainy day. No. God is not a commodity. You don't get to choose God. God chooses you. I know we've been taught in church that we call for the appeal to discipleship, and we see after the word has been given that we open up the doors and people come, and yet you see and you say that the word may have pricked them or convicted them, and that's why they come. But I stopped by to tell you, Kingdom Faith, that the word is not what brought them. Some years ago, long before they knew themselves, God had already predestined this particular date, and that's why on this particular word that individual came up. You don't get to choose God. God chose you. So I don't care how jacked up you are. I don't care how messed up you are. I don't care how much you like lying, gambling, cheating, or whatever the hell you want to do. God chose you, and he's going to use you in spite of you. The apostle is cussing up in here. You didn't say that when you was cussing last night. Nah. You didn't say that when you got mad at that girl for not doing what you wanted her to do. You didn't say that when you got mad at that boy because you thought he was at that other girl's house who really wasn't his baby mama, just the other drama. Y'all ain't liking me up in here. Yeah. I stopped by to tell you that everywhere that you have traveled since you were born, each and every person who has crossed your path, every leader that has came in your direction, every wrong step you made, I don't care what it was, if it was good or for your bad. How many of you know that the word still says that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord? So why is it that we start complaining when we show up in places that we really don't know why we're there? Why is it that we complain when we show up at Sister So-and-so's house, the sister who cussed us out and told us she ain't want nothing to do with us, but now she's on the bed of affliction, and guess who got to lay their hands on her? You don't get to choose your path. Many are called, but only few are chosen. Yeah. God is not something that can just tidily fit into your worldview. In other words, he don't fit into your philosophy of thinking. He doesn't operate in your time schedule. He doesn't operate the way that you thought he ought to have operated. And see, that's our problem in the household of faith. Bless us, apostle. Yes, I believe in blessing the people when they need to be blessed. But how many of you know that everybody that comes in, every time they have an issue, the church don't have to go and pay their issue? I can't see you come to Sunday school. I can't see you come to Bible study. I can't see you on Wednesday night prayer meeting. I can't see you in Sunday morning worship. But soon as your light getting ready to get cut off, soon as you're about to lose your car, soon as you're about to lose your house, you want to come at the church. And then you want to say, when we say no, or let me think about this, or let me look at this, or let me look at that. Well, I thought you were the church. You're supposed to help me. Baby, you need to go read the word before you try to challenge me with the word. Because I tell people at TOD that the Bible wasn't written for the world. It was written for the church. So the principles and the benefits and the resources don't be, oh, y'all ain't liking me up in here. Many are called. And that's why the churches are stagnated, because we got leeches leeching on that is crippling out. Many are called, but few are chosen. And that's why I need to throw this in parenthetically, that if you are not in the house, you need to consider getting in the house, because these principles that I talk about do not apply to you. It is not my job to pay your bills when you get in need. They got government grants for that. If you're not a part of the church, go to the government. Render that unto Caesar, and that unto God. Many are called, but you've been chosen. Help us, Holy Ghost. It's time to put an end to all this